Hello and welcome to the Estate Pro CRM platform quick overview. The CRM or Customer Relationship Management platform is the ideal tool for managing your ongoing interactions with your customers, prospects and leads. Let's start by having a look at a couple of the features. Now to get to your CRM tool, it's always here off the top menu under Customers. So when we first come to this dashboard page here, we always have as the leading part the filter. Now the reason we have the filter at the top here is because it enables you to get to your customers quicker. So how do you find your customers if you're looking for your existing ones? There's several ways to dig down into these. If we click here on the customers, we can search by date. So we can search from today, the last 3 months. We can even search if we wish for a date range and just click to and from. If we have several staff members and we want to see, if I'm the manager, I want to see what different members of staff got how many customers, I can click here and see who it's been assigned to. We can also filter by group and customer type. So we can say, is it a landlord, is it an investor, lead source, so whether it's an advertisement or a word of mouth recommendation, industry, whether they're a private individual or whether they're a corporate landlord, and also ratings. So if we want to look for people who are on hot leads, we can search through here. Now once we filter them, people come out on the bottom here. Now we've only got a few people in this test account, but we'll see the details here. Now one of the key things as we go through all the parts of the platform here is we always have on the right hand side the action box. And the action box here on this part enables us to create a new contact, which we will do in a second. We can create a new company. So for example, if you're dealing with a developer and you have several contacts within these developers, you can group them all under the one company. And you can also import your contacts as well from Excel, for example. There's several different ways that we can do that. So let's start by creating a new contact, see how easy it is to do. Now we have several predefined fields which are fixed. So for example, in the contact details, the Mr., Miss, so forth, and we can add or edit these just by choosing on the type manager here. We can also now drill down into more information. So obviously apart from the standard name details, we can start putting in addresses, whether it's a home address, work address. And we have a couple of customizable types here which link into the filters at the very start, which we saw, so the customer type, the lead source, the rating. And again, these are changeable very simply just by clicking on here, bringing up the manager. We can add a new one here or delete. It's very simple. Now, as a real estate person, you want to be able to take as much information about your applicants as possible. Now, of course, depending upon what region you're in or what type of real estate you do, you have obviously individual needs. And these fields that we have under here, under the applicant and under the property requirements, now these are all completely interchangeable and completely customizable to your needs. You set up yourself. Now, there's several different ways that we can set things up. We can have just straight radio buttons here, so you can set up a set of options and click which is the one which applies to the person. So whether it's timescale or their situation, finance, you can add these yourself. And you can also add in text fields as well, so short ones like we have here, long ones, add more information, and then just simply save and work from there. Let's just come out of this now. And let's just open up one we already have. So here's one I put in earlier. Jonathan Horn. Now, as we see, we have all the details coming down here that we filled in from the form. And say if we want to add some more specialist information on this particular customer, we can add custom fields in here and tailor it even more specifically per customer. Now, one of the interesting things that we have here to help you manage your contacts with your customers is the tasks. And we have the option of adding a note, for example. Just fill in the details here over on the right hand side. We can also add different tasks as a general task or to add a follow-up call or a meeting. And let's just look at what we can do with a couple of these. So this is just the task. So we can add a task, we can give it a name. We can say when it's due, so we can forward plan to do things here. We can add a status to it. And some of the great parts here is actually we can add reminders. So we can fill in a reminder date again, just click on do it next week, set a time. And what this will actually do is send us an email directly to our account reminding us that we have an outstanding task and this is what we need to do. And with that email, then we also have the option of hitting effectively a snooze button and saying, remind me again in 1 day, in 12 hours, and so forth. So it's very interactive. And we also have the options here. And again, one of the things we can also do is if we have, as I say, members of staff within the account here, we can assign this task to one of our employees. Now, also on the action box here on the right-hand side, there's other things that we can do with our customer. So we can view the activity, which gives us an overview of the outstanding tasks, notes, reminders, and calls. We can add a relationship with this customer. So if this customer has a brother or a cousin who also wants to register with us, we can tie the two together. We can also add customer sales opportunities. So if the person's starting to buy and wants to make an offer on a property, we have a new way of classifying things down. We can also manage their subscriptions. So if they're subscribing to email newsletters from us using the email marketing platform, which we'll see in another video, we can control what they're subscribed to there. And then also with the email marketing history, as they receive these automated emails from us, if they click on things, they reply to them, we also have a history of what they've done there. So it's very interactive. And of course, there's dates as well. So if, for example, we have their birthdays or they've just bought from us and we want to say thank you again for your business in 1 year's time on the anniversary, we can just set that up. So it's very interactive, very easy to update, but enables you to really manage your customers very automatically.